Welcome back, familia, to Northside LDN. And today, Arsenal have won the Community Shield. Listen, bring on the treble. Bring on the Prem. We're going to win everything. We're ready for next season. Vamos, caramba. Isso é puta. Isso que eu quero ver. Isso que eu estava aí a pedir. We found a way after how many times we've been bottling it to Man City. We won the Community Shield. Listen, get the party poppers out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it. We're going to do this. Get the flipping champagne out. Treble winning Arsenal next season. It doesn't matter. We didn't need Jesus. It doesn't matter. We got Kai Havertz up front, playing in a false nine. Listen. I'm gassed that we won. Well, I'm happy that we won the Community Shield. But let's get into it. Because ultimately, the performance today wasn't good enough. The tempo was poor. It was reminding me a lot about the way we went into that Monaco game. There was not enough intensity. A lot of players looked like they weren't really on it. We weren't asking enough questions of Man City. There wasn't a lot of players today that were playing very well, but literally, honestly, ultimately, we got it over the line. You know what I mean? We got it over the line. We won the Community Shield, but for me, I don't count this as a trophy. It is a shield. It is a friendly. Ultimately, I do want to win it, but this is not the standard that I hold for my club. I'm happy that we got one over. Today, for me, was more about psychologically showing Man City that we can beat them. That was what was more important to me, more than a Community Shield. For me, I don't count the Community Shield as a major honour. So I'm not going to start gassing it up like a lot of Arsenal fans are probably going to do today because we won the Community Shield. Ultimately, the Community Shield isn't the standard, isn't the bar. You don't go in and you don't compare teams. And how many Community Shields have you got? Oh, we got this amount. So we can be happy. But ultimately, there was a lot that I wasn't happy with. I think when you look at the performance, there was some shocking performances. Odegaard, literally, I don't know where that filo da puta was. I don't know what that filo da puta was doing this game. That Marica, where was he during the game? What was he doing? And this is why I've been screaming out that we needed an upgrade in that number 10 role. Because he is not world-class, not good enough. Strolling around in the first half, strolling around in the second half. For me, Odegaard was trash. That filo da puta I've been saying is average. That guy is average, bro, at best. That guy did do nothing. Last season, every time we were relying on him in major games, crunch end of the season, 10 games to go, Odegaard doesn't turn up. That is nothing different that I've seen from Odegaard. He was shocking today. Absolutely shocking. Then you look at Kai Havertz. That filho da puta, esse marica da merda. I've been telling people that Havertz is shit, bro. Absolutely shit. The guy can't hold the ball. The guy can't control the ball. The guy can't score. Our best opportunities fell to Havertz today, and he was unable to be clinical enough in front of goal. That bum Havertz is not good enough, bro. And every time he shoots, it's like he's just taking his leg out of a cast or something. Like he's just come back from recovery, like he's broken his leg. And it's the first time he's kicking the ball in 6 months. That filo da puta is trash, bro. He don't bring link-up play. He doesn't bring hold-up play. He's not great in the air. He's not a great striker of the ball. 2 times he had chances in the box. That guy scuffed it. He is a bum, bro. Absolute bum. Yeah? Every single time. He can't turn a man. He's being dragged down to the floor. He's got no physique. That filo da puta, I'm telling you right now, if we don't get another striker because we've got Jesus out for a month, that filo da puta is going to cost us. He is shocking, bro. Absolute culo. I don't want that Havertz nowhere near my club. He is shit. And I've been saying that Havertz is shit. He's shit. And just because we won the Community Shield, não quer dizer nada. Eu já não quero tolerar mais esse filho da puta in Havertz, bro. He's shit, bro. Absolutely crap. Martinelli, a lot of time, I don't think Martinelli was that great today. As I said, I've been saying before, I do like Martinelli, but he's very predictable. He's too much kick and run. He just runs down the wing, and it's easy for a Man City team that's got top-level defenders to defend against it. Yeah, and I've been saying, my boy Trossard that scored the goal, you know what I mean, to get us back into it. I've been saying Trossard's the better player. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not saying Martinelli's trash, but in comparison, I'd start Trossard. Trossard's got 2 feet. Trossard's more techie. Trossard is a more lethal goal scorer, in my opinion. And he scored today, and it showed, even when we wasn't playing scintillating football. Martinelli is a good player, but Martinelli is a player that you can nullify. He's not great on both feet. Most of the time, his goal scoring is inconsistent. In terms of beating a man, it's more on pace, where Trossard is techie. I've seen Trossard spin 3-4 man, yeah? He's been surrounded by 3-4 man and got out of it. A lot of times, Martinelli has to cut back and look for the pass. He's not a baller like that. If he can't burn you for pace, he's not going to outdo you tech-wise, yeah? I'm not dissing Martinelli, but today Martinelli was not good enough. I think I was very frustrated with Thomas Partey. In that first half, I felt like Thomas Partey was frustrating the living daylights out of me. The guy was giving the ball away. There was one time he gave the ball away to Rodri. Rodri had a shot on goal. It almost went in. It just skimmed the post. Partey was sloppy in giving the ball away near the edge of the box. His passing was poor. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing. Every time he had two men on him, he didn't know where his players was at. He just was not controlling that midfield for me good enough. He was too sloppy and too rash, in my opinion, Thomas Partey. Declan Rice, we saw the best from Declan Rice against Monaco when he was going forward, and we lacked that. I think in the first half, he wasn't going forward enough. I want to see Declan Rice getting the ball, doing what Xhaka was doing, getting the ball from deep and running forward and affecting our final third. A lot of times, Martinelli and Saka were trying to hit Man City on the counter-attack. They had no assist. They were not being assisted by Ben White or Timber nor Rice. And these men have to assist them. Odegaard? I don't know. That guy's playing Casper. It's a filo da puta. I don't know what he was doing today. Odegaard was on holiday, bro. This guy's come back from Shagaloof and he's still on holiday mode. That guy is not even in the game today. I don't know what the hell Odegaard was doing today. Absolute shambles from Odegaard. That guy is poor. Absolute culo. It's a marica. That guy is trash. Yeah, I think for me, Timber was the man of the match. I think Timber was great today, and it showed. As soon as Timber comes off, we can see the goal, and it just goes to show that Timber played very, very well on that left-hand side, and defensively he was top. There was times where I wanted Timber to overlap Martinelli and give him more option, but ultimately not good enough. Ben White, not good enough from Declan Rice, but Timber I was very happy with. Ben White I was happy with as well. For me, ultimately, we just wasn't creating enough. And the few chances that we did have, it was going to Havertz and he wasn't putting the ball away. That guy is going to cost us. On another day, it's going to cost us. Yeah, we cannot rely on Havertz. We can't rely on this bum. We can't. This guy isn't good enough. Why is Balogun not being given a chance? I don't understand it. He's not in any team. He's not in preseason. He's not doing it. I don't understand. I don't understand. A lot of teams are in for Balogun. Why are we not using him and trying to see if he could be the cover for Jesus until Jesus comes back? Yeah? While we go out there and get another striker, hopefully. I don't understand what is going on. I'm happy that we won the Community Shield, but ultimately, yeah, I don't really care that much. You know what I'm saying? Because the performance was not good enough. We are not ready. The midfield is still disjointed. Yes, Declan Rice needs a bit of time. Thomas Partey, you should know what your job role is. You should know how to perform in this team. That wasn't good enough. He improved in the second half. I'll give that to Partey. He did improve in the second half, but Odegaard was absolutely trash. There was a chance by Saka that he could have scored in the box. This is in the second half. And instead of shooting, he passes the ball. And I'm like, we're 1-0 down, bro. Just shoot, bro. You got a great opportunity in the box, Saka. Just put it away. Be selfish. Go and get the goal. You know, at certain times, like it was rocky. Ramsdale. I mean, it was rocky at times for Ramsdale. A back pass. The guy almost walks it into the goal. I mean, what is this Filo da Puta thinking about? What are you doing, Ramsdale? What are you doing? You can't even receive a back pass. Es marica da merda. He can't even control the ball. This is your job, bro. What are you doing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? But you already know with this fan base. It's oh, no side's being toxic. Oh, why is he being like that? Oh, cala a boca, pá. Eu não tô aqui para aturar numa porcaria. End of the day, call it out as I see it. And as I see it, is Ramsdale was sloppy at times. And this is why I'm happy that we're upgrading in that position and giving him competition. Timber, for me, listen, Timber was the only one that played well for me. Everybody else, yeah, was rocky to trash. The majority of them were rocky to trash. Timber was the only one that was solid. Yeah, and as soon as he comes off, no surprise, we can see the goal. You put on Tierney that hasn't had a lot of game time, Tierney that hasn't really been involved in the team, Tierney that's been kind of casted away from this manager, gets put on and we concede. It was poor from Tierney, and I'm not going to take anything away from that. That was absolutely trash from Tierney. Yeah, and I rate Tierney, but I'm sorry, that was disgrace. That clearance from Tierney was an absolute disgrace. I don't care what no one tells me. Absolute disgrace. How are you clearing the ball out like that, bro? I'm sorry. Hoof it up, bro. Hoof it up in the air, and it gives time for the defenders to sit back and actually get into position to defend. This guy hits it straight at the City fan, and then Palmer literally smacks it. Ramsdale, what was Ramsdale doing for that goal? Because when I first saw it, I thought it looked like, in real time, it looked like the goal from Palmer hit top bins. It weren't top bins. And it was coming more centrally. It was high, but it was coming more centrally. And when I saw when they were playing the goal back, I'm thinking, Ramsdale, it's towards the middle of the goal. What are you doing, Marika? What are you doing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? All this fist pumping and nonsense that you do, bro. We don't need all of that, bro. You ain't Tony Yayo. This ain't G Unit. It's not about you hyping up the squad, bro. Do your job and save the flipping shot, bro. I don't know what you man's is on right now. Like, I don't know what he was on for that goal, bro. You should be saving that. Yes, Tini got put on his ass, doing the splits on the ass like a breakdancer. But what kind of bugaria were you doing, bro? What kind of nonsense is that? You know what I'm saying? This is why when these men overgas Ramsdale, like, I'm like, bro, this guy, he's not it, bro. He's a hype man. He thinks he's Tony Yayo doing all of this, yeah? Doing the John Cena, bro. It ain't you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what bugaria that you think you're doing, bro. Concentrate. Instead of doing fist pumps and all that bullshit, bro. This ain't cheerleading. Yeah? This ain't cheerleading, bro. You know what I'm saying? Start paying attention. I don't understand how you didn't save that goal. Bro, that Ramsdale, that field, that puta, that marica, that meto cansado de esa pucaria, bro. This guy, bro, he just does shit for the cameras, bro. It's all for the IG. It's all for the snap, bro. It's all for IG, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care about all of that. I don't care about all of that. And Tini, bro, the way you got put in the splits, yeah, if you're supposed to be fighting to come into the squad, yeah, come on, bro. You got to be doing better there as well. I don't know what's going on there as well. Like, you know what I mean? I know a lot of this fan base here ain't going to say, they're going to come out and say, oh, look, we can do it. People are doubting Arteta. We're ready now. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the treble. Oh, Havertz, look, he's saucy and all this stuff. Don't listen to them Arsenal fans because they're the same ones, yeah? When we lose to Man United, oh, it's only pre-season. When we beat MLS All-Stars, oh, we're going to win the league. We're going to do the treble. We're going to win the league. Yeah, they're all doing the flipping Tony Yayo. Now, I'm not hearing none of it, bro. These man flip-flop. Yeah, when we win in pre-season, which this is still part of pre-season because it's a friendly, it's not, this ain't a cup, yeah? Ultimately, to Arsenal fans, it doesn't matter. It's only pre-season. But when we win, they're going to overgas it up. And I don't mind because I'm going to be clipping everyone. Don't worry. Tomorrow, I'm going to be clipping. Any of these things that I put on AFTV talking nonsense, yeah, it's getting clipped up, bro. Everyone's getting clipped up, yeah? No one will survive. But like I said, ultimately, there was a lot that I didn't like about this game. But one thing I did like is that we ultimately got the win over the line. I wasn't too happy with certain things from the manager. Taken way too long to make substitutions. For me, this is a problem that he's been having, and I'm still not happy with that he's still doing that. You know, why is it taking 75 minutes to take off Martinelli to bring on Trossard? You know, why is it that it's taking him so 87 minutes to take off Kai Havertz? What did Kai Havertz do in this game that deserved him to be in this starting lineup and play? Because in another game where, listen, let's be real. Man City, yeah? When you look at Man City, when you look at what Man City were doing, yeah? Pep was taking off Grealish with 58 minutes. Pep took off Haaland 64 minutes. You know what I mean? Pep took off Kovacic with 64 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he really was going for this all out, yeah, he ain't taking Havertz off at 64 minutes. He's not taking Kovacic off at 64 minutes. You know what I mean? He's putting on all his gun, man, and he's going straight for it. Even the lineup that you put out, yeah, there was no De Bruyne on. Yeah, there were certain players that were not playing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he was going all guns blazing, you already knew the lineup would have been different. Like, I don't feel like Pep was going all out for this, and I don't know if he's trying to do this to set us up for this fake kind of, oh, you know, we can do it. Next season's ours. We can beat Man City and get us into this fake kind of belief that we are up there with Man City. And next season they're going to turn up. We already know that Man City they start slowly in the season. They start slowly. That's how Man City do it. They're not guns blazing the way they are towards the end of the season, at the start of the season. Yeah, they're slow burners. And for me, I just feel like they were in first gear the whole game. They didn't even go into second gear. Like, Man City did not play wavy today. Man City did not allow all their players to start. They didn't keep all their best players on. Like, for me, I don't feel like Pep took this game too serious. But ultimately, what I wanted from today is us to win, which we did, to bring that belief that we are able to beat Man City. Because we've not been able to beat Man City. And at the same time, I'm happy that we beat Man City. But on another day, the misses from Kai Havertz, the fact that Odegaard wasn't performing, the fact that Thomas Partey was giving the ball away edge of the box, the fact that Tini is getting done like that, the fact that Declan Rice wasn't doing enough and offering enough to Martinelli, to Havertz, to Saka, that would cost us. Yeah, the fact that we couldn't build a high tempo, and ultimately I didn't see anything different from the manager. We were lucky. Let's be real. The deflection from Trossard was lucky. He's a baller, but the deflection was lucky. Let's not go on like we were playing Man City off the bench, off the park, because we wasn't. And Man City were just kicking it around. It was disgusting the way Man City were just kicking around, holding the ball. We couldn't do anything. What I wanted to see in that instance is this manager change it up. All right, cool. They're going to have the majority of the possession. We'll hit them on the break. But the problem is you're hitting on the break. Your focal point in attack is Havertz, somebody that can't hold the ball, can't turn a man, can't shoot, doesn't know how to read the game properly. He's too slow, too lightweight. You're never going to win that. You're never going to win that, which is why I never won Havertz. And which is why when people are trying to sell Havertz to me, oh, we can play as a striker. This guy is trash. Havertz is absolute trash, bro. Absolute trash. So as much as I can be happy, ultimately, yeah, if Arsenal won the Premier League, won the Champions League, I'll be coming up. I wouldn't even care about what we done wrong. I'd just be gassed that we won. But ultimately, we ain't. We won the Community Shield, a competition that is not even in my radar when I set the standards and objectives for this club every season. Então eu não quero saber nenhuma porcaria. Eu não quero saber de ganhar nenhum Community Shield. Eu quero saber, I only care about Premier League and Champions League. That is it. That is the standard for my club. I can be a little bit happy, but ultimately, there's two performances now, Monaco and against City, where in 90 minutes, we have not looked convincing. 90 minutes, we've not looked deadly enough in front of goal. 90 minutes where defensively, we're still making stupid mistakes. 90 minutes in 2 games where our midfield is not offering enough. Our midfield is not clicking. They're not providing for the front three, and it ain't looking good enough. It ain't looking good enough. And Tony K, you're completely right. We need a striker. We need a striker. Don't listen. All these Arsenal fans, não começa com nenhuma porcaria, porque eu já não tenho mais paciência. Eu já não tenho mais paciência nessa merda. Don't look at this result and think that we don't need a striker. Because if you think we don't need a striker, hey, no amigo, this season's going to be a long season, yeah? No me foda cabeça. We are in dire need of a striker. This ain't good enough. This ain't good enough. And had City be at the races, actually playing all their best players, actually keeping on their best players, they could have buried us. They could have buried us. When City are in form, we are no match for Man City. They walked the league last season. Yeah, walked it at the end. So for me, I'm sorry, we need an upgrade. I've been saying it. We need an upgrade on Odegaard. Today's shown you once again, Odegaard for the last couple of games has been absolutely trash. Not good enough. Havertz is not good enough. Like I said, he wouldn't be. He ain't good enough. Declan Rice, I'll give time to Declan Rice because I rate Declan Rice. I think he's a baller. But ultimately, we need way more than what we've got. We are not ready to compete. You know, for me, bringing on Trossard in 75 minutes, bringing on Tierney's in 76 minutes, this manager needs to make his substitutions quicker. We used to get on to Arsene Wenger about this kind of stuff. Why is it taking you so long to make substitutions? Why you're bringing on Eddie Nketiah? What did that guy offer? Once again, oh, protect his value. Oh, but we get him number 14 or 100K a week. What did that filo da puta actually offer when he come up? What did Smith Rowe do? What did these bums do? It's not good enough. It ain't good enough. I'm telling you, bro. Look, listen. That's how I look at it. For me, when I look at the penalties, I think we took the penalties very, very well. Very, very well. Odegaard took his pen very well. Kevin De Bruyne hit the crossbar. That was shocking. I was expecting De Bruyne to smack it top bins, but he hit the crossbar. Trossard, cool and collected. This guy, bro, absolute bola. Esse é meu tropa. Esse é dos meus. Esse aí jogador de verdade. Jogador de verdade. Tá a brincar o quê? Esse jogador não é jogador que tu encontras aí no coiso. Nessas equipas aí que não prestam nada. Esse é o mesmo jogador de verdade. Não brinques. You know what I'm saying? My guy Trossard, bro. Saka, I was so happy to see the way Saka took his penalty, bro. Like after, you know, how many, bro, he's like missed, in recent years, he's missed every single pen, Saka. And I was so happy to see Saka doing his thing, going out there, scoring his pen. Nice, cool and collected. You know, maybe he was training on pens with Jorginho. and other men in the squad that are good at taking pens. Maybe they showed him how to take pens. You know, Jorginho's a very good pen taker. I was so happy for Saka. You know what I mean? And I hope he improves that side of his game. He took his pen very well. Ramsdale did very well. Let me give him a little bit of praise. Even though that filo da puta cost us our first goal, Ramsdale, great save from Rodri. Poor penalty by Rodri. And Ramsdale went the right side. Ramsdale hasn't always been the best when it comes to saving shots and penalties, but that Marica actually did his job. That Marica Ramsdale actually did his job. So props. Yeah, you saved the Ramsdale shot. Fabio Vieira, another one that I want out, another one that I want sold, another Marica que não presta para nada. But what a penalty. Top bins by Fabio Vieira. Top bins. Now, in pre-season, we've seen him score another goal, top bins as well. Ultimately, I feel like when the pressure is on, the season starts, and we're not in pre-season, I still don't think he's good enough. But what a shot by Fabio Vieira. What a pen. That is how you take a pen. Confident. Pick this side. Top bins. Boom. Yeah? Gave just... Le deu uma bufa. Uma boftada. De uma vez. Boof. Top bins. What a shot by Fabio Vieira. You know what I mean? What a penalty, bro. But ultimately, as I said, too many things that I weren't happy with. Partey missed passing edge of the box, which falls to Rodri, and he could have scored. Havertz with a chance in the box. First crack touch. And listen, the first ball that Havertz got, I understand that it comes behind him. But you just stop the momentum of the ball. Just stop the ball, get yourself in position and shoot. Instead, he takes 3 shit touches, and then by the time he shoots, the defender's in place, the goalkeeper's made himself big, and he shoots it straight at the goalkeeper. Not good enough. Ramsdale almost scores an own goal by the back pass. That was just absolutely shocking. Shocking from Ramsdale not being able to control the ball in the box. You're supposed to be a goalkeeper that's comfortable of receiving the ball and distributing the ball from out the back. That was poor. Saka with a ball into Havertz, and he's literally one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. And not only does he not pick a corner or a side and slot it, it's like he's got no power, bro. This guy needs, bro, I see at Arsenal, I see at these games, there's prime bottles everywhere. Why is this Filo da Puta not picking up a prime bottle and having a bottle of prime, bro? I swear it's an energy drink. I don't drink that crap, but it's an energy drink. If you can't get that, give him a flipping Monster. Give him a Red Bull. All these millions that we got. This guy Havertz, every time in front of goal, it's like he's got no energy, bro. He looks like the White Walkers from flipping Game of Thrones, bro. No energy, moving hella slow. Take a prime bottle, bro. Honestly, Havertz is shocking in front of goal, but this Filo da Puta, give him a prime bottle. I'm seeing bare prime bottle, bare prime logos around the whole Emirates, bro. Give him a prime bottle, bro. I don't understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is this guy doing, bro? Nah, man. Bun Havertz, bro. Declan Rice had one time where he had a shot and hoops it straight over the crossbar. But I needed him to get more involved, going further even more. But didn't really see that. Arteta takes Timber off for no reason. And Tierney has an absolute howler trying to clear the ball, go straight to the Man City player, and Palmer scores. You know, shocking from Tierney. Absolutely shocking from Tierney. Foden, though, had a chance to score, yeah, and make it 2-1. Make it 2-0 at that point in the game. Foden literally cuts in the box, makes Saliba slide all over the place. And this is the second time I've been seeing Saliba trying to do slide tackles in the box. One day, it's going to catch the player wrong. The player, even if it's minimal contact, is going to go down like a synchronized swimmer, and we're going to get a penalty. Saliba needs to cut that out of his game. You need to stay on your feet. Stop with the slide tackling. Stop with all of that in the box. And Foden, if he actually took his opportunity properly, he should have scored. 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Both our centre-backs got done. Saliba's on the floor, slide tackling like this is flipping, dancing on ice. And Foden should have scored, but he didn't. So it is what it is. Rodri almost scored from a corner. Man City had a corner, and he had a chance to score. De Bruyne had a chance to score. So there were opportunities there for Man City to just, take the game away from us. But yeah, honestly, it was just, look, we were lucky with the Trossard goal. But ultimately, I need to see improvements. Yeah, in 90 minutes, I need to see improvements, because in 90 minutes ain't been good enough. Yeah, we took Monaco to penalties, and now we're doing the same thing against flipping Man City. Now, understand this Man City. My point is this: there's too many lackluster performances in this squad. Yeah, in this squad, in 90 minutes. It ain't good enough. We only got one injury to a starting lineup player, which is Jesus. That's the only injury. Yeah, and we're already performing like this. And this is exactly why I wanted two strikers in 2 years ago when I said we needed, yes, we got Jesus, but I also need another striker. This is why I said we need two strikers. It ain't good enough. You play Eddie Nketiah up front. He don't offer you enough. He ain't clinical enough. He's not good enough. You offer Havertz up front. He's even worse. Then Balogun, he can't even get a game. So what is the point? As soon as Jesus is out, we start capitulating. It ain't good enough. It honestly ain't good enough. At this point, I'd rather play Trossard down the middle like we did last season. Yeah, I'd rather just play him until we get another striker in this transfer window. Because I'm telling you now, if we continue to play with Havertz as a striker, we are not winning the league. We're not doing anything. And as much as I'm gassed that we've, not gassed, but I'm happy that we've won the Community Shield, ultimately, I need more. I don't see what Havertz brings. I really don't. I really don't. People talking about, aerially. We don't really whip in crosses. We don't spam crosses into the box so we can use his head. Even when he did use his head against Man United, he didn't score. So he's not like clinical when it comes to headering. I just don't see it. I honestly don't see it. People, please let me know. Put it in the comments down below. There's almost 70 of you watching right now. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, caramba. Are you gassed about the Community Shield or are you like me? It was more about showing Man City that we're able to beat them and trying to for these players to mentally come over that hurdle that they can't beat Man City. But ultimately, a win is a win. But I'm seeing too many of these performances now in pre-season. Now pre-season's over. These men now need to turn up. Because if we perform the way we performed in 90 minutes against Man City, if we perform that same way that we performed 90 minutes against Monaco in the first couple of games in the Prem, you already know. We ain't getting 3 points. We're lucky to get a draw. You can't just turn it on and off when you want to. To be champions, which is my expectation, to be champions next season, you can't be performing like that. You can't be dropping stinkers like that. And yes, Declan Rice and Partey did improve in the second half, but ultimately it ain't good enough. Too many issues and mistakes at times with Gabriel and Saliba. Sometimes just absolutely ghosting from Odegaard. Not good enough. Tierney getting done up. Martinelli at times, he can look a little bit energetic, but ultimately not good enough. I did feel a little bit sorry for him because I do feel like at times Timber can be overlapping him and giving him that option. But ultimately, I think Timber had a great game and was our best player. Havertz, it just doesn't work. Martinelli and Saka, you get the best out of them when you have a number 9 like Jesus that is there that can bring them into the game and find them pockets of space. When you have someone like Havertz that they can't play off, isn't going to create space, isn't going to, pull defenders out of position, the way Jesus does, it just doesn't work and it doesn't look as convincing. It ain't good enough for me. Honestly, it ain't good enough. But we'll see. I know this Arsenal fan base, they're way too easily pleased and they're probably going to be gassed now that we won. But for me, not good enough. That's how I look at it. Not good enough, but I'm happy that we won. That's how I look at it. Arsenal fans celebrating like they won the league. You already know, bro. These men already get over gas, bro. You already know what it is, man. These Finnish putas are shameless. You know what I mean? They're going to be celebrating, twerking this forever, bro. I'm telling you, they're going to be off, bro. They're going to be gassed, bro. You already know what it is, man. Arsenal fans like to take a crumb and make a mountain out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, there's a lot that we need to be demanding of this club. Yeah? Yes, it's all great. We won today a Community Shield. It is a Community Shield. It is a glorified friendly. Yeah? It's nothing to get overly gassed out. If you're there at Wembley, cool, have a drink. Have a drink, be chilled. But tomorrow it's back to putting the pressure on this club to go out there and actually get a world-class striker and a world-class number 10 because we're dying out for those 2 positions. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, bro. You already know how these men are, bro. Overgassing it next season when we bottle the league. Then it will be, we should have done more in the transfer window. You know what I mean? Big up Northside in the chat. Hope you're all good. Big up to everyone locked in right now. Big up to all of you. Tierney was shocking for that City goal. 100%, bro. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking defending from Tierney. Big up Northside. Not going to lie, Timber is a brilliant signing and looks like Tierney is going to get sold to Newcastle. I don't want him to be sold, but ultimately it wasn't good enough. I think Timber, I've been happy. I've been saying I was happy with the Timber signing. I was happy from what I've seen of him. It's all about him coming and actually, showing that he's good enough. Bus parade happening in Northside, bro. These guys are getting the party poppers, bro. I'm telling you, champagne campaign. You know what I mean? Pouring them away on the wrist. You know what I mean? We're the Community Shield champions. You know what I mean? These guys are probably going to start running in like people like Big Steve's DMs and talking nonsense and stuff like that, bro. Like ultimately, like it's a friendly, bro. I'm not overgassing this. Like I've seen my club win multiple Community Shields, bro, and it was never. I've seen this club win multiple Community Shields, and I've never seen it spur us on to win a major honour. In the 20 years that we've been crap at winning major honours, every time we won a Community Shield, I ain't seen us win no league after. So this is not the bar. Like I don't look at this and say, oh, this is the bar. I've seen us win the Community Shield against teams like, you know, other big teams, you know, like Chelsea and etc. Bro, it don't mean nothing, bro. When the season starts, we're gonna see. And I'm telling you right now, there's way too many issues in this team still that have not been addressed, and there's way too many issues that I'm seeing from this manager that he's not improving. Yeah, his man management, the times of his subs, the way he sets out his team, being flexible tactically. I'm not seeing him being able to. I'm not seeing him evolving in those aspects. I'm not seeing it. So we'll see it. We'll see, bro. Big up, bro. Yo, Lewis, big up, bro. Love, man. Love. People, make sure you like and subscribe to my guy, Carefree Lewis. Yeah, make sure you're liking and subscribing. You know what I mean? Make sure, people, you like and subscribe, bro. But listen, that Havertz guy, bro, I blame you, bro. I blame you. Listen, people, if you like and subscribe to Lewis's channel, yeah, make sure you go and tell him, yeah, Northside said, yeah, you can have your bum back, yeah, on a free. I don't even care about getting my piece back. That filo da puta needs to leave today. That viado da merda needs to leave. Eu tô cansado. Eu já não quero ver mais nada. I don't even care to wait to see Havertz in the Prem, bro. You can have him back, bro. He's shit. He's absolutely shit, bro. Havertz was mustard up top, Lewis, missing chances. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Arsenal fan said we misprofiled Havertz for him to be up front again. Bro, this is the crap I have to put up with, man. This is the nonsense I got to put up with, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He's a bum, bro. And to be fair to you, you did say, you're like, yo, this guy's shit. You're going to see, bro. I'll be like, yo, bro. But I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what this guy's got. I don't know. What is this guy good at? Like, what is this guy? What is so good about Havertz that this fan base need to overgas him? I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand why they're trying to overgas Havertz when deep down they know he's shit. They know he's shit. I don't get it, bro. But you know what I mean? It's just Arsenal, bro. Like, it's always about overgassing shit. Big up Northside, my brother. This is the part of the season where the so-called top gooners tell everyone Arsenal's going to win everything. That's great, bro, because I'm going to be here doing the Birdman hand rub, yeah? Clipping all these filhos da puta. Because anyhow, we don't win the league, yeah? All these maricas, I'm telling all these carechimbas, I'm telling you, I'm finishing them all. I'm putting a compilation at the end of the season when we bottle the league, and I'm finishing them all, yeah? Everyone that flip-flops, I'm putting out the receipts on them on one video. I'm calling everyone. One by one, we'll have one video for Julian, one video for Ty, one video for Dowd, one video for Fuad, one video for all these videos that they're all getting it, bro. I don't care. But let them overgas, bro, because I'm clipping everything. It's time to start keeping receipts on these VIDS. I'm telling you. Community Shield over Carabao Cup. Nah, come on, bro. Tierney is terrible. Bodied Odegaard, bro. I don't think Tierney's terrible, but that was terrible defending in that instant. I will say that. That goal wasn't on Tierney. Foden broke the press and it was 2-on-1 break and Palmer hit a worldie. I didn't even think it was a worldie, bro. Go back and watch that goal, bro. Go back and watch that goal. And Tierney, you got to stand your man, bro. You can't be getting slid down like that. The guy was sliding, bro. I don't know what he was doing. He thought he was in Carnival or something, trying to do some Jamaican brocket down dance or something. I don't know what that guy was doing, bro. That was way too much. I don't know what he was doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man thought he was dancing bashment or something. Nah, that was poor defending from Tierney. As soon as things go sideways, top gooners going to have the community plate to fall back on, but we won the Community Shield. You just wait for it. Yeah, bro, you already know, bro. These fiddles that put always got something. They always something. Oh, but you won the Community Shield. Well, these man do rate the Community Shield, though. Because when Arteta won the FA Cup, yeah, when he first he won the Community Shield, and these lot were trying to call it a cup double. How's it a cup double if one's a shield? That don't even make sense. It's even in the name, Community Shield. These man, bro, I'm telling you, let them overgas, bro. Like, I'm calm that we won today. I'm not angry, but at the same time, I'm not overgassing it. Like, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I don't rate the Community Shield like that. So I ain't gonna like flip flop just because my club's now won it. Like, I've seen us win countless amounts of Community Shield. Who cares about Community Shield? Like, I just cared about beating Man City, and even that don't really mean nothing because we ain't beat them to nothing substantial. Every time it's about competing in Europe, they beat us to it. Every time it's competing for the Premier League, they beat us to it. Like, when it actually really counts and really matters, they beat us. I just wanted these players to come away with psychologically knowing that they can beat Man City. Like, Man City can be beat. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see if this has a positive effect, if that, you know, raises the performance of the players come the start of next season, of this season, sorry. Pre-season's now over. What I want these players to take away from this is the fact that you can beat Man City. Yeah, and you can go toe-to-toe. And yes, Man City are the better team, and Man City have got the better players, and they have got a better manager. But ultimately, you can go toe-to-toe, and that's what I want the players to take away from this. Mentally, we can do it. You know, sometimes in football, it's not so much ability, it's the mental block. Like, you think you can't beat them because of, you know, what they've been doing in recent times, their manager, certain players that they've got. And it's a mental block that doesn't get the best out of your own players. But when they can believe that they can beat them, that takes that away, because it's like, we've done it before. We can go again. And it causes that belief. But ultimately, I don't think that this manager manages this team the right way. I don't think he makes the right substitutions. I don't think he puts up the best lineups. And I don't also think that he's able to change it up. Like, I think he's predictable. And when you're predictable, if Arteta is predictable, he's going up against the guy that made the blueprint for his style of football, which is why we was not able to beat them in 90 minutes. Like, Arteta is copying what Pep has done. And Pep has even evolved away from those tactics. So you're not going to out-Pep Pep. That is my whole point. And that is why we haven't. In 90 minutes, we've not been able to out-Pep Pep. So you're going to now need to be able to change it up. Play some counter-attacking football. Get a player that can be your focal point and can, you know, header it in like a Mitrovic or whatever. Something that offers something different that you're going to catch Pep off guard with. But Arteta doesn't do that, because Arteta, all he does is rely on what he's learned from Pep. But you're not gonna outdo the master, and that's the problem. You know, ultimately the goal from Trossard was a deflection. That's lucky. Let's keep it real. It was lucky. Like, it was luck, and sometimes you need luck. And in penalties, it can go either way. It wasn't like it was a masterclass. Like, it can go either way. Like, penalties are like that. It's not like we beat them 3-0 or we beat them 3-1 or something. Or we beat them 3-2, something like that. I could be like, all right, cool. Like, we've done them in 90 minutes here and we showed. Nah, we didn't do that. It wasn't that kind of game. 65 mil was a bargain. Now we don't need a striker. Nah, bro. Nah. Congrats on the trophy, even though I wish you lost it. Bro, it's not a trophy. It's a shield. Havertz was the worst player on the pitch. Trossard has to start at false 9. Facts. Absolute facts. Absolute facts, my guy. Havertz was the worst player. Trossard has to start. Havertz was absolutely rubbish. And for me, until we get a striker, for me, it's not acceptable when the window closes, we don't, you know, we go into next season without another striker. Regardless of the Jesus injury, we needed another striker. That's how I look at it. And for me, we need to go out and get another striker. While we're looking for another striker and getting the deal over the line, I want Trossard playing through the middle. 100%, bro. 100% I agree with you. Trossard, north side, it's not Trossard or Martinelli. They both need to start, especially instead of Havertz. Yeah, I get it. Obviously, I'm saying if one or the other. Obviously, Jesus is injured, but I get it. I would prefer my front three. I would agree with you. Would be Martinelli on the left, Trossard through the middle, and Saka on the right. I think that's the best that we have. Havertz is just too shocking, bro. People, make sure you're liking and subscribing. Don't be a viado. You've been doing very, very well with liking the videos and allowing the videos to go out to more people. Make sure you like and subscribe. 75 of you locked in right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Shai Havertz was awful. Why wasn't Trossard starting? Makes no sense what this manager's doing. I have no expectations for this season. Big up to you, Northside. You tell it how it is. Big up, bro. Big up, Kenny. Big up, bro. My expectations are always the same every season. Go out there and win a major honor, or I want you sacked. But I get what you mean, bro. I get what you mean. It has been terrible. Trossard is a baller, man. I wish United would have signed him to give Anthony some competition, but now I'm seeing some talent in Palestri that is gonna convince me. Yeah, man, big up, bro. Listen, Trossard's a baller, bro. Absolute baller, bro. Like, I rate that guy, bro. He's got tech, bro. You know what I mean? Vieira, emphatic pen, no bottling. To be fair, the boys took their penalties very, very well. Every one of them took their penalties very, very well. I will give them that. You know, they didn't let the occasion get to them. Cool, calm, and collected. And even our star boy Saka took his pen cool, calm, and collected as well. So, you know, that is a positive. That is a positive of how we took the penalties. I'll give them that. I will give the boys that. Trossard benches Shai Havertz. Trossard has the winning mentality and the footballing ability too. Tierney was shocking. Ramsdale, yeah, bro. Partey was dreadful. I've been a fan of his in the past. He looks leggy, bruv. I'm telling you, bro. This guy, yeah. But the thing is the problem with it is if we don't play Partey, who else is going to play that position well enough? Like Rice, we can see is still adapting to playing in this squad. We can still see it. We've not seen the best of Declan Rice. I rate Declan Rice. We've not seen the best of it. Are you going to give Declan Rice the responsibility of playing Partey's position? If he has a stinker, your defense is now more vulnerable. But at the moment, it's kind of hard to really justify Partey starting because Partey's performances have been poor. I've not been impressed with Partey's performances, and I'm being completely honest. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like if Partey continues to be dropping these stinkers, he's got to be benched. We have to. We can't allow anyone to be dropping stinkers like that. But you know, I even though Partey dropped the stink, I still feel like he was better than Odegaard. Like I don't remember Odegaard doing anything. I don't even remember seeing him on the pitch. I don't even remember him seeing on the pitch. I don't know if he was refilling the prime bottles. I don't know if he was making sure the cones and bibs were okay. I don't know if he was having a chit chat with the linesman. If he was having a chit chat with the referees and that. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he, while the game was on, ran up to VAR or something. I don't know. Maybe he went to the VAR room. Started putting Netflix and chill. That field I thought that Odegaard did nothing, bro. He's shit, man. I don't care what no one says, bro. I don't care what no one says. I don't care, bro. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Support my brother. Big up, Lenny, man. Big up, man. Love for the support, bro. Love for the support. What's this here? Need a striker. What's this? Nketiah in the room took our breath away. Unplayable. Bro, I'm telling you. Bro, I'm not sure who you think we are playing. We tactical played very well. Well done to this team and the manager. All right, cool. You get overexcited about Community Shield. We'll talk at the end of the season, innit? More time you be coming on there talking nonsense, bro. So, all right, cool, innit? All right, overgassy, innit? End of the season, I'll still be here. End of the season. When Rodri and KDB saw who's standing between the posts, Rambo, they got shook and shut the bed. Ramsdale should move one step, then dive. He just dived. I think he should save 100%. What's this here? Ramsdale saved 2 goals in succession. Sign a striker. It's non-negotiable. David Raya would be a great addition to our squad. Yeah, I think he would be good, man. I think he would be good. I'd like to see him come through the door. To tell you the truth, I've given up winning this game. I'm glad we won the game, but Arsenal should buy a striker because Havertz and Nketiah can't take us to the next level. Exactly, bro. It's all good doing it now in a friendly. These lot better turn up when it really matters. Kai is already hated now. What's this here? Man United played some horrible football, man. Arsenal go get Maguire. I don't know what you're smoking, bro. Arsenal don't need a striker. I heard it doesn't fit our style to sign a prolific striker. All Arteta fans tell me this. Hey, Northside, big up to you, bro. You should like a Chelsea fan. I don't know what you mean. I really don't know what you mean by that. True, Northside. Once Pep took Haaland off at the hour, told us he was saving his bullets, bro. This guy was not taking this game serious, bro. Like a lot of Arsenal fans, I know it's gonna hurt them because right now they want to be twerking, jumping on their trampolines outside, going into the garden, jumping the trampolines, getting the hula hoop, you know, the hula hoop ring, and doing a little circular motion like that. Yeah, I know they want to be doing all of that. Yeah, I know they want to be going out, getting the party poppers out. Do you know what I mean? Shaking their bum, yeah, getting overexcited. But ultimately, yeah, Pep was not taking this that serious, bro. Like, man can't tell me Pep is taking this game mad serious, yeah, when he's taking off players like Haaland off, you know, just past half time. Like, how's that taking this game serious? You know what I'm saying? It's not. He don't really care. He don't care about this. He's done the trouble. He don't care about this. He knows that this ain't important. He rates the Carabao Cup more than he rates the Community Shield. You know what I'm saying? So, man don't really care about it like that. Like, that's how I see it. Like, how are you taking Foden off in 58 minutes? You know what I mean? Man's taking Grealish off for 58 minutes, taking Haaland off 64 minutes, taking Kovacic off at 64 minutes. Like, bruv, come on, man. Like, if he's trying to win the game, yeah, why is he taking his most lethal striker off? Like, it don't make no sense. If man really cares about going for, you know, winning the Community Shield, like, come on, man. You know what I mean? I knew Arsenal was going to win on penalties, and even Saeed TV on Big Six predicted it. Big up to Saeed. What's this here? AFTV celebrations were brazy. I think he lapped the pitch twice. Is Arsenal doing a parade celebration? Bro, I'm telling you, I'm clipping it all up, people. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, because tomorrow, I'm telling you, clipping all these fools that bought that, bro. I'm going to be watching everything these lot are doing it. Look at this crybaby. Look at this crybaby that always got to come back. Look at this filo da puta. Look at this marica. Why are you whinging, bro? Why are you whinging? You always got a problem with anything I say, but you're always here. Why don't you show your face? You know what I mean? Super Arsenal fan. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself. Let's see who you are. How are you going to say this means nothing? And if we had lost, you would have been saying fire the manager. Would you be saying we lost it means nothing? Because ultimately, this is a friendly. The same way that when we lost to Man United in pre-season, that is no different to the Community Shield. Yeah, it is a pre-season. Yes, you get a shield, but it's a pre-season. It's not a cup. No one cares. Yeah. So it is what it is, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I expect this manager to go out there and beat Pep, because he's not beaten Pep. And he should be beating Pep, because we've bought him to come to the club to be able to be the best manager in the league and win the league. That is your job title. Yeah? I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm just saying I'm not overgassed. I'm not saying I'm not happy beating City. We don't ever beat City. So I am happy about beating City. But I'm not going to start running around in my garden, get the trampoline out, get the flipping tent out, you know what I mean? Start swinging my shirt around my head like a viado, like it's carnival. I'm not going to do all of that. Because this is not even a trophy for me to take serious. It's not even a trophy. It's a shield. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, this manager should have been doing things like this. That is why we bought him. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What's this? What's going on anyway? We need Caicedo. Trossard would get 15 to 20 goals and 10 to 15 assists at false 9 if he played. I'm convinced. Yeah, bro, listen. I think we can all agree that, listen, Havertz he's terrible, bro. Havertz is trash. What a waste of money. Why isn't Arteta starting Trossard? Because he has to justify the fact that he bought Havertz. It's clear that he's the one that bought Havertz, and he didn't even buy him at a cut price. He bought him for full whack. Exactly what Chelsea bought him for. So he's got to justify that signing. So he's gonna be stubborn when it comes to it to try and prove a point. But ultimately, I don't mind, because he's gonna die on that sword. And when he dies on that sword, yeah, other man that come on this or come on my channel and chat crap, I'm gonna tell you I told you so. It is what it is. Oh, he's still moaning. Why don't you go watch Arsenal TV if you're so rattled by what I gotta say? You know what I mean? You're so Arsenal won, and you're just coming in here rattled by everything I'm saying. I couldn't care less. It's my channel. I'll say exactly what I feel. And within a Community Shield, for me, is not the level. Yeah, well done. Now do it when it really counts as well. Well done, do it when it really counts. But there were things about the game that weren't good enough, and I'm going to say it. So it is what it is. I still like and rate Partey, though. I know he has proven class, just inconsistent. Well, if he doesn't, knock that inconsistency out, then boy, telling you. Vieira is class, Portuguese maestro. Just take time to bed in. Nah, bro. Nah. Nah. What's this? Prime bottles. Yeah, bro. Like that's what Havertz needs, bro. He needs a prime bottle, bro. That feel that put always looks weak, bro. Like I don't know what's going on with it. Is he ill or something? Like visit the NHS or something, bro. Like go to Bupa. Like you got more than enough money to go to Bupa. Havertz always I don't know. It looks like he's ill. It looks like he's not eating right. Like go eat some yam, some plantain. You know what I mean? Go have some oxtail, some jerk chicken or something. I don't know. Go eat some proper food, bro. What's this guy on? Like Uber Eats diet? I don't get it, bro. This guy's got no power when he shoots the ball. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Put the Uber Eats down. You know what I mean? Put the Deliveroo down and go eat some African food or some Caribbean food or some South American food that's got some real nutrients in it. Go have some kidney beans or something. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this guy's having, bro. I don't know what this guy's eating. Havertz, bro. He's an absolute joker, bro. I don't know what this Filo da Puta's doing, bro. And Odegaard's another one as well. Needs to bulk up and needs to get his buck up his ideas as well, bro. Like that guy needs to also go to the African shop as well, bro. Also some plantain, some yam. You know what I mean? You can fry or boil. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go have some saltfish as well. That's what you need, bro. Because you've been looking hella weak, bro. I don't know what these men are on, bro. I ain't got time for it. Community Shield ain't even a trophy, to be honest. Well, according to Arsenal fans, now they're probably going to put it above the Champions League. They're probably going to put it above the Premier League now, just because we won it. It's the biggest thing you can win in football now. That's how it is. It's always about overgassing. I need to see more from Martinelli. I've backed this player so much. You need to do more for us. He's on big money too now. Yeah, he has to, bro. He has to. Like, there's definitely a player there, but for me, I agree. He's got to do more. He's not doing enough. You need to beat us likes of Luton, Fulham, Palace to win the league. And they're just as important as big game. No use beating top teams than losing to Diddy teams. Yeah, I get that. Well, it's a side trophy, but it's not a side trophy because it's called the Community Shield. It's in the name, bro. I don't get it. Like, it's not me making it up. It's in the name. It's a shield, bro. Like, it's not a trophy. Happy to see Arsenal winning the Community Shield, but the team needs some quality players to see them fighting for the title. Exactly. I never said I'm not happy about us winning the Community Shield. I'm just saying in 90 minutes we weren't convincing enough, and we need to knock it off because it's been 2 games now in a row that we've been doing that. You know what I mean? We weren't convincing in 90 minutes against Monaco, and now we weren't convincing in 90 minutes against Man City. And I'm expecting better in terms of performance. Like, that's what I'm saying. And it's all great winning the Community Shield. Now go win me the Prem and go win me the Champions League. Havertz was an expensive pit signing. Absolutely useless. Big up Northside. Big up to you, bro. Partey made the mistake for the goal. Let's be honest here. Listen, blame them all. Not good enough. What's this? Northside, you rate Gonzalo Ramos. I say that's a solid signing. I think it's a risky signing. Even when you see Darwin Núñez, Gonzalo Ramos has had one good season with Benfica. He definitely has ability, but I think there's been players that have left Benfica a little bit premature. Renato Sanchez, I think left Benfica premature. I think Gonzalo Ramos may be leaving Benfica premature. So I'm not too convinced. Darwin Núñez has struggled to adapt to the Premier League. I think he only had 1 or 2 good seasons for Benfica. I think you need to see a player be a little bit more consistent than that, especially in a league like that, before you go and pay top dollar. Because Benfica are not going to allow Gonzalo Ramos to leave on the cheap. They're going to want top dollar. So if they're going to want top dollar, you're expecting top returns. Look at Darwin Núñez. You know what I mean? And I think, I know it's a different player, but it's the same league. And you're going to be playing top dollar, the same thing. I think it's a bit risky and it's a bit too early for Gonzalo Ramos to come to the Premier League. That's how I look at it. I don't know, man. I think it's a risk. Then again, every player that you bring to the Premier League is a risk. We've seen top players not do it in the Premier League. Kai Havertz came with a big reputation. He's been a bum ever since he's been here. Shevchenko came to the league with a huge reputation and flopped. Veron came to the Premier League with a huge reputation, went to Man United, flopped. So every player is a risk. I think Gonzalo Ramos, I think it's a risk. And I think with Arsenal, when you don't have unlimited pits of money, you have to be smarter with your money, you know. And, if we buy Gonzalo Ramos for 80, 90 mil, the following transfer window, can we replace him if he's not good enough? I don't see us doing that. So if we're gonna, be frivolous with our money, we need to, there's better players out there. Like I said, Ivan Toney, players like that, which is not going to cost as much as Gonzalo Ramos, and you know exactly what you're going to get. And he's Premier League proven. It's eliminating certain risks. So it is what it is. I mean, if Arsenal was to get him and it worked out, it looks like a masterstroke. If not, then you're stuck with the Lukaku. You're stuck with players like that you bought for big money and they're not working out. So it's all a risk. I'd rather not go for that risk if I'm going to be honest. We have Jesus, a proper footballer, but not a striker. Havertz is just dead meat. I can believe if we get a proper striker. Partey was brilliant until the mistake for the goal. I don't think Partey was that great. I actually think Partey did all right. But okay, cool. We can agree to disagree. I felt like Partey was not that great. I think he improved a little bit in the second half, but overall, I don't think Partey was that great. I think he grew into the game later on in the game, but ultimately, I don't think Partey was that great. If I'm being completely honest, but that's just my opinion. Like I said, we can have differences of opinion. It is what it is. That's football. Guy, we have done, but I prefer to win Forest next weekend. The league is first, the rest is merda. That's it, bro. It's about winning the major honours. Declan Rice and Partey in the centre of midfield, Odegaard in front of them, sick midfield. I don't know about that. Bro. Arsenal bus parade in full effect. Yeah, man. It's popping over there in Highbury, bro. It's popping over there in the Emirates. You know what I mean? Get the bus out. You know what I mean? I bet FTV Egal thinking we're going to win the Premier League now. We'll see. Anyone dare come out with any nonsense? I'm telling you, cooking them. Where's the sword to go with the shield we won? That's quite good. I can't lie. That's quite good. What's this? How about this lightweight? Visit to the NHS like Ty. I'm telling you, bro. Havertz is so weak physically. I don't know if he's not eating enough or he has some succubus as a secret lover. Mental. I'm not saying I don't know if I said that correct, but it is what it is. Arsenal have won the Basmati Rice Plate Trophy. Oh my god! Big up Northside. We should have started Trossard, and he better flip and start next week. Ramos is going to PSG. Sadly for me, as a Benfica fan, Timber was my man of the match. I agree. We won the double in 4 days. Northside. Mikel has finally cracked the meaning of elite sport. Now go and win us the league, seen as no. Yeah, we won the double. The Emirates Cup and the Community Shield. That's it. We've done it. Who do you have in mind for world-class 10 and a 9 that we could get? Well, the ones that I kind of wanted have either been, they're gone. Like I said, I want Ivan Toney. I would have taken Madison. There's not that many out there in terms of 10s that I think that I feel like we're going to go and get, to be honest. I actually need to look more into it, to be honest. Most of the time I don't look into it because it just disappoints me when this club doesn't go out there and get the players that we need. Pre-season double, boys. Timber looked great. That's a positive. Yes, Timber did look very good. I will give him that. And Trossard is continuing his good form. So I think Trossard has a very, very good pre-season. And long may he continue that into the start of the Premier League next week. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But ultimately, we ain't got enough. We haven't got enough. And I don't understand why this manager is not asking Declan Rice to be going forward more and attacking. This game was very boring. The first half, this game was boring, man. Boring. This game was boring. Eu tava aí a dormir, já tava aí a cair no sofá assim, tipo, eu tô cansado. Ainda tava a jogar. Oh, já me cansei. I was already bored, like. I was falling asleep. I was on the sofa. Man went on Instagram a little bit. Then I started looking up. Then I started playing Clash of Clans. Then I started looking up. Then I started like just scrolling on my phone. Then I started looking on IG, seeing what IG, bro. This game was boring, bro. This game was boring. Side to side, we're getting dominated by City. It was boring. I'm not gonna lie, man. For me, it was poor, but that's how I think, man. What's this? The only thing this game showed me is that we need a number 9. Havertz is in the mud. Timber is class. Signing. Trossard needs a bigger role in the team. And Rami can actually save pens. Yeah. Arteta has now surpassed Pep's achievements in football. AFTV. Nah. These man gotta be capping, bruv. Oh, I hate this club. Oh my god, I hate this club. I hate the fan base, bruv. I swear to God. How the? You know what? I'm gonna leave it to when I do my, when I do my Googles, when I do my searching, and I start cooking these, man. I'm gonna leave it for the reaction video because you already know I'm gonna be cooking these fools that put that. Let them keep talking trash. We also need a top class right winger to challenge Saka. 100%, 100%, bro. 100%. And that's what we've seen, that ultimately the bench ain't good enough. We're bringing on Eddie Nketiah. What did he do? Protecting his value as a super sub. Eddie Nketiah comes on. What did he do? I didn't see anything. ESR, he's been trash all pre-season. Absolutely trash. And when he came on today, I didn't really see much from him, personally. Then you're looking at Fabi Vieira. Yes, he took his pen well, but in the game, what did he do? Nothing. Did he score? No. Did he create? No. This is the bench all of a sudden that I don't know if these Arsenal fans realize has not been fixed. It's not been fixed. It's still the same bench. And it was, surprise, not enough to get us over the line in 90 minutes. Yes, we won in penalties, but ultimately ain't good enough. Ain't good enough. We still need a striker. We still need a right winger. We still need a number 10. We still need somebody else to rotate with Rice in case Rice gets injured because we don't have another deep line playmaker that's of the standard needed. And we need another right back. So that's how I'm looking at it. But what do we know? We're just toxic, bro. My bro, it's been a minute. Well done on the win. Yeah, bro, it's calm. I'm cool. Lift up my magnum to it. Have a little sip, but ultimately, I don't really care that much. Like, all right, cool. On to the next game. And I don't care about any of these Arteta sexuals that want to whinge and cry about me not over celebrating this. Like, ultimately, I don't really care about Community Shield. So I don't move the goalpost. So it is what it is, isn't it? No, I made that up. I'm saying that's probably what they said. AFTV and Ty probably said it somewhere. Yeah, probably, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Arteta is on a different level to Pep. Pep is Arteta's clone, man. Oh, we are fucked if we don't get a proper striker. Facts, bro. I think Trossard would do great on Saka's side. I know, but then if you put him on Saka's side, who's rotating with Martinelli? I mean, I just think come the start of the season, because Jesus is injured. When Jesus is fit, Trossard starts on the left over Martinelli. With Jesus injured, until we get another striker, we should have Martinelli on the left, Trossard through the middle, and Saka on the right. That's how I look at it. Julian said we'll beat Madrid 10-0, and now we beat Man City 2. That's left to prove. What's left to prove in football now? We look boring and sloppy today. City will win the league again this season. Bro, I'm telling you. Once the season starts, this is Pep. Yeah, this ain't a joker. Don't worry. Yeah, he's gonna use this. Yeah, to put a battery in the back of his players. Listen, I've always said Arteta can't develop players. He can't, bro. He can't. To be honest with you, I'm just ready for the start of the Premier League now. Run up the likes, everyone. Big up, man. Big up. Listen, familia, big up to everyone that's locked in right now. We've won the Community Shield. It is what it is. Let's just see how this team perform when it actually really matters.